Leaving our lovely B&B, Bonnie Haven in Lochinver, we head south, then west for our next destination of Laide, via Ullapool, staying at An Kosh Namara B&B. Yes, the waterfalls will be in full flow, obviously. Here we are again. We had a fantastic stay last night in Lochinver, and guess what? Yes, it's raining again. So, we are parked near a waterfall. We saw it yesterday from a distance, but the weather has thrown it down, and yeah, it's going to be in full flow, but I'm not exactly sure where it is. So, somewhere near to where we're parked is a waterfall, and I'm going to go and find it, hopefully. So I'm off to find this waterfall. It better be as spectacular as it seems. We think we saw it from a distance yesterday. We're about to find out very soon. This is crazy. The waterfall must have been an apparition. Little did I know we'd see many more throughout the day. I knew I should have brought over trousers, waterproof, because I went about maybe 50 metres. Got soaked in the process. Oh dear. So abandon that. Well, that's as far as I'm going, unless I want really wet feet. I know I should have brought wellies. That's Ardrett Castle. Nice. Now so wet. Run back to the car. So Ardrett Castle behind me. Like to have gone round it. Oh. Spectacular though. There's a deep puddle right in front. There's no way I can jump over that, so oh, I've just seen a fab waterfall. Yeah, in the distance. Right, I'll go and check that out. And I knew I should have bought over trousers before coming out here, and I should have brought my wellies as well. Yeah, that's two things you need. You learn. Yeah, my better half thinks I'm totally nuts, and she's not wrong there. But I should have brought wellies, and over trousers are a must. Got across, as you have seen, to Ardrett Castle, but couldn't go into it because there's quite a deep puddle. I would have come back with soaking wet feet because I couldn't be bothered to change into walking boots, which is a bit of a feat in itself in this weather. But yeah, should have brought wellies. That would have made a lot of sense. Anyway, we're moving on now, and our next port of call will be Ullapool. But yeah, I could do with a coffee now. But I've got a bit of exercise, you know, running out there, leaping over mini burns and bonkers. Yes. See you soon. Just imagine the scenery on a nice sunny day, and indeed with snow on the mountains as well. Well, I'm trying to. Wow, this is beautiful, and it's just 20 minutes south of Ardrett Castle. As it's brightened up, I nip out for a few shots in perhaps not the most scenic location. We see a sign for Knocken Crag, and as the morning rain has eased off, we take a look. Fascinating place for budding geologists with descriptions of ancient rocks that are millions of years old. These are statues of geologists Benjamin Peach and John Horn, who discovered in the 19th century the unusual rock formations. There is much to explore and learn here. A trail leads up the crag for more info on the geology, and great views too, no doubt.
But for us, it's back to the car, sadly. Arriving in Ullapool, we're on the hunt for a cafeteria as the rain descends once again.
Doesn't look very open, I don't know. Trying to find a coffee shop here is like trying to find gold, isn't it? Well, that's sunny Ullapool done. Hey, guess what time it is? It is leftover pie time, yes! And it's freezing cold now. But I tell you what, these pies from Lochinver, the pie larder shop, whatever it's called.
Lochinver larder, you dummy.
Yeah, they are good. We're now heading to a place called Laide on the west coast, and the restaurant apparently has a sea view. If you can see the sea, if it's not misty, pouring with rain, and you never know, I might even get a half decent sunset at last, because I haven't seen the sun, not in the last couple of days. Well, briefly maybe, 5 seconds. It's still pouring rain, so Ullapool, incidentally, Ullapool. Bring your own coffee. But no, we did find a place. One place in Ullapool. It was a Cayley, it was called Cayley, wasn't it? And it was off the beaten track a little bit, sort of not far from the main car park, but nowhere near the front. That was good, that was a good restaurant there, and we had a decent coffee. Although our coffee break was like 2 hours later than it should have been. Don't expect to find too many cafes when you go around the NC 500. As rare as hen's teeth round this way, on the west anyway, it seems.
Had we researched more, we would have discovered that at a stone's throw away is Argyle Street, with at least 3 cafes there. Although whether they were open or not, who knows.
Anyway, we're heading off now, and we'll probably stop somewhere else for photos. The sun did come out actually for about 3 minutes. And I got a few shots, both with a long tele-zoom and wider shot. The cottages, or the houses on the other side of the loch here, just, wow. Well, they look like matchboxes, but yeah, people just live in paradise here. But of course, it's the weather that's, what can we say about the weather?
We stopped for a magnificent view into a valley, not realising a deep ravine nearby has a waterfall with a bridge over it.
Well, I have to say, despite the atrocious weather, the scenery out here is just spectacular. There's just one magnificent view after another. And okay, you can't keep stopping every 2 minutes and driving my darling wife mad in the process, but it's such a wet day today that every now and then it just stops for a moment, sun comes out, there's an opportunity. It's a waterfall I've just been filming up here. Oh boy, it's just fantastic. There's a lone tree up there, well, you'll see it now. And the water's plunging down. Actually, rather funny if it plunged up, wouldn't it? Come on, dear, pop out.
I'm not referring to my wife, but a request for a stag to make an appearance. Yes, not seen one yet.
Oh well, looks like our B&B for the night. Funny though, there's no door and no windows in it. Karen just loves being on camera. Look, she's delighted to be on camera. Anyway, yeah, living with me has driven her nuts, I'm pretty sure. The last couple of days have been dreadful, and we're passing some of the most beautiful scenery. But I think I said earlier, we've got some fantastic scenery to come, and the weather's looking good tomorrow. And for once, Karen's got Inveru gardens to experience. Well, so have I, of course, which look to be spectacular. And it looks like the weather's turning tomorrow, so for the better, thank goodness. But yeah, it is awesome. I mean, despite the weather, it is magnificent scenery up here. And however long you think you're going to need to go around the North Coast 500 and see everything, well, you can't see everything, you need about 6 months, but I recommend 2 to 3 weeks. A couple we were staying with actually last night, a couple of other guests are here for 3.5 weeks doing this, so yeah, that would be a lot better. Then if you get the odd iffy day, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
moving on. We can now see we've done 1,021.9 miles since leaving home. I think we're roughly halfway, mileage terms, but we shall see. So, we have entered Westeros, sounding very much like Game of Thrones. I think JR got his inspiration from around here. There's Laide, that's where we're going to be tonight. So, and we're around here somewhere, I think, at the moment. We've only got about 23 miles to go.
This is what the wind's like out here.
One bonus with lots of rainfall is an abundance of waterfalls. Goat, sheep and deer is reason enough to not speed around the NC 500. This is one of a few foreign rally cars we see, avoiding the hazards. We only ever had brief views of deer, on our grand tour, and these are obviously in captivity. And very much aware of the guy with his camera. This is our fab room near Laide, and I can't pronounce the name of where we actually are. Well, I can now. Ancosh Namara, meaning beside the sea in Gaelic. And to go with our tea and coffee, some ginger oaties. Yep, shower room. She's bouncing on the bed. Our host is an accomplished artist. Wow, fab view from our bedroom window. With a beautiful garden too. So, at our B&B, we are walking to the beach, which is, well, literally 100 metres away. Fantastic. Wow. An old graveyard over here. Just the gables and low walls are all that remain of this ruined chapel, although the graveyard is still in use. Cuckoo. Oh wow. Beautiful beach. And all I need now is a beautiful sunset. Hey ho. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? This is beautiful. Well, the mountains in the distance. Wow. Can't see any seals, sea otters, whales, or sharks. No, nothing at the moment. Actually, it's almost like turquoise there. This evening we head off up the coast for dinner. Next time, Laide to Lochinver via the notorious Applecross Pass. That'll be fun.